This man's job is one no one else can do, not even God. First, he digs out trees from the mountain, smooths it, and adds snow to make a snowy mountain. Then, he fills a valley with water to create a lake. When work is slow, he trims the forest, while adding water to daunting lake. He sees primitive people at his feet. They've never seen such a giant human, like seeing Ultraman. From this angle, it looks like Ultraman is peeing on them. The greatest insult. The primitive people look fierce, and he thinks they're going to attack, so he quickly apologizes. Turns out, they mistook him for God, just when you think his job is bizarre. His brother's is even more thrilling. His brother protects the environment by lying on a chimney, inhaling all the toxic gases like a human exhaust fan. His lung capacity is unmatched, even by to the Sahara Desert to absorb solar storms, effectively reducing UV radiation. Suddenly, a level 12 typhoon hits the sea. His sister rushes in her fuel-efficient vehicle, powered by a dolphin's tendon, to the typhoon center and uses a special fan to suck away the storm. When the International Security Center's computer gets a virus, she enters the digital world to perform a physical antivirus with her 2.5-year practice speed. In their world, if you don't have superpowers, you might not even find a job. This house is surrounded by floodwaters and is about to be submerged. Surprisingly, the man inside isn't worried. Instead, he stands by the window enjoying the view. The flood outside is over 1 meter high, yet not a drop leaks inside. It's not because of the house's seal, but because the man preemptively covered the house with waterproof tape. As long as the tape's height, the flood won't get in. However, he made a fatal mistake by forgetting to seal the ventilation ducts, allowing water to flow inside. Initially, he thought the water wouldn't drown him. Soon it rose to knee level. With the first floor about to flood, he grabs his gear and heads upstairs. He's safe for now, but his dogs are in trouble, forced onto furniture by the rising water. As the water rises, the dogs panic and jump into the water, becoming drenched. Meanwhile, the man is in the bathtub on the second floor, unaware the flood has reached him. Nearly drowning, he climbs to the attic, thinking it's high enough, but the water rises faster than expected, reaching the second floor ceiling in just 2.5 hours. With no choice, he climbs to the roof, shocked by the sight of the vast ocean around him. The world has turned into a vast sea, and his house is like a lone boat, surrounded by water. He sits on the roof, waiting for death. This man, cursed to face danger with every step. He just can't die. Initially, he crawled out of a swamp, only to be bitten by a venomous snake after a few steps. Typically, a bite from this snake would kill in 5 steps, but the good news is he only took 4 steps before being hit by a truck. Fortunately, the man is quite resilient, and even though a tree branch pierced his heart, this minor injury didn't stop him from continuing his journey. But after a few steps, a hungry crocodile suddenly lunged at him, biting his calf. The man, feeling helpless, dragged the crocodile into the water, intending to drown it, but he didn't expect there to be many piranhas in the water. When he emerged, he was half-eaten. It's undeniable that this man's life is incredibly tough. Even without his lower half, he's still alive and well. You think his resilience is unmatched, but his brother's is even more extraordinary. His brother has been frozen on Mount Nauru for 2.5 years until a single woman discovered him. Seeing that he wasn't completely dead, she quickly dug him out with a shovel. But he was frozen for so long that his entire body had turned into an ice sculpture, and there was no way to thaw him on the mountain. With no other choice, the woman stayed to take care of him. As they spent more time together, they grew closer, and these two oddballs ended up falling in love. On Mount Everest, even the heavens couldn't stand it and changed the weather instantly. Worried about an avalanche, the woman reluctantly left him and returned home alone. But to her surprise, he managed to float down the mountain by holding onto a balloon. No, it was a hot air balloon he grabbed. Although he spent 2.5 years on the mountain, he ended up with a girlfriend, so it wasn't a loss.